bum bum bum. Did they say we were going to a place called Islegand a second ago, or did they say we're at Islegand? I wasn't paying full attention. I thought we were going to Southgand, which is what I put in my stream title, but I might have been incorrect. Cass, am I right? I have no idea what you're talking about. We are at Islegand, and we're going to Southgand, I think? Something like that. Are you the same guy?
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened to that sword breaker?
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit banditry. Thank you.
I'm glad you listened to reason. What do you plan on doing from here on out?
I'm heading to the capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah, you get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have, and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman's stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually. But I'd still love to visit after you open.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time. Maybe even the kind of man you'd consider spending some time with.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you actually listening to him?
Of course I was. It's wonderful he's turned over a new leaf.
Oh, Eleanor, you sweet summer child. Oh, we have a skit.
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and could devour most anything.
Rokuro.
How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing, yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up. Of course, Lord Artorias would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good, just leave it to me.
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all, but you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
Dude, I love the skits in this game. The cast in this game is so good, and it makes such great skits. Rokuro and Aizen and Magalu all sliding across the screen behind Eleanor as she just kept going on and on. Oh, man. I love this cast.
Hey, you there. That's one impressive sword you got.
You know a lot about swords?
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years.
What?
Now, I'm finally able to make a blade worthy of the name.
20 years? And still just a novice?
That's what I'm saying.
Competitive world out there for a swordsmith, especially here on this island.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an exorcist that's using them. Kednik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgant. The Abbey recognized our talents, and now, business is booming. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey. They're keeping all of us alive and fed.
Well, I got some bad news for you. Enough bottle for previously visited towns. No, I need to get all the way back to where the bird was. Can I use a Denor bottle here to go straight to the ravine? Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. And now we just make our way over to the bird. Easy peasy. Woo! And I'm gonna try to finish the bird off with a 6 mystic art attack. They have been so bad today. Please find the next place. You didn't even find the next place. What are you guys doing? I'm being failed back and forth. This is gonna be faster. No, I think this is slower. Yeah, this is slower. Leave me alone, Harpy. Go away. I want to go back to the other warp. Keep going forward until you can take a left. Got it. There's a third warp point in this ravine you seem to have not gotten. I must have missed it wherever it is. I'm not too fussed about like making sure we get all warp points and whatnot because I mean like if we ever even come back to this location, I don't remember if a side quest will take us here later or something, but if we ever even come back here after beating the bird, it'll be a long time from now when I probably have the movement, the world movement thing, and then it'll be a lot easier anyway. I'm not too fussed about it. I just want to beat the code red and then get back over to the port. Why, hello there, Garuda. I hate this stupid mage thing. Oh, I thought it was gonna catch me. All right, all right, all right. I actually think this team comp is best because well, no. We should do Magilu because this thing.
Miss me that much, did ya?
This enemy had the stupid, and then we need Eleanor to get to 3.
Orders.
This enemy did the, I called it Garuda again. What is it? It's Horus. Sorry. This thing has the move that just like insta-kills you. So I actually probably want to Mystic Art it out the gate because everyone's going to end up dying. This is not going to be an easy enemy to not get KO'd against because of that stupid break move it has. Laughing Raven! All right, all of you need to go. Come here. Heaven's Claw. Eleanor, can you please? I just noticed you're still not at 3. Can you please? I need it. No, stay away. Don't run into that. I'll kill you. All right, everyone's at 3. This is the moment. Wait a minute. No, too late. I accidentally hit consuming. Build up a combo. Get a combo going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's time, chat. I'm so focused. There's all the women.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form 0! Thunder! Ready to
Let's
die?
go!
Just try! Perfect mayhem!
83 hits. It died! It died! It actually died! Master of Arms! Oh my goodness, and no items used, no KOs. Look at all that grade. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. I love that. It's gonna be even easier to do stuff like that too once we get later in the game and everyone, because like right now everyone's max BG is 3, which you have to be at max to Mystic Art. I also love having all 6 of them on the screen. It's so good, dude. But like later on when people have like their max BG is gonna be like 5 to 7 or something like that, it'll be so much more likely to just be able to rip off 6 Mystic Arts in a row. Oh, I love that so much. That is so good. Oh, that is fantastic. I love it. All right, there are a couple of people in chat who are like, how do you do that? I don't know how. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you. It was actually Rinky in chat. Thank you, Rinky, for telling me you can do this. When you're playing Berseria, if the other characters have BG to use Mystic Arts, during your Mystic Art animate, you use your Mystic Art as the character you're playing as, in my case, Velvet. When you use your Mystic Art, if the other characters have 3 BG, you hold L2, which is the Mystic Art button, and then you click in the direction of the character on the combat screen. So the characters in the back, like, so for instance, Rokuro was in the back, he's L2 and up. Aizen was L2 and down during the combo to trigger his Mystic Art off of another Mystic Art. And then for Eleanor Magilou Laufeyset, I just hit L2 and right every time. So it keeps going in order. So I started with Velvet. During her Mystic Art, hold L2, hit right. That triggers Eleanor's, only if she has enough BG. If Magilou had 3 BG, but Eleanor didn't, holding L2 and right wouldn't work at all because it won't skip over Eleanor. You have to have them all. So, or you have to have at least the order. If like Laufeyset had 0, but they both had 3, I'd be able to do like Velvet, Eleanor, Magilou, and then it would stop at Laufeyset because he doesn't have 3. But basically, and you could do L2 and left to do it. If I had done it left, it would have done Laufeyset first. But L2, Mystic Art with Velvet. Hold L2 and R, it goes to Eleanor. If she has the BG, she does it. L2 and right, it's on Eleanor. It moves to Magilou, the next one over. She had 3, does it. L2 and right, does Laufeyset, next one over. L2 and up does Rokuro, because he was in the back. L2 and down did Aizen. So that is how you do it.
Leave the fighting to me.
I love this game mechanic. It's so good. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Stop it, stop it. I'm really upset that the game doesn't make it very clear that you can do that. I played like 180 hours of this game. I've done like 3 playthroughs, one on the channel back when it came out, and then I did like... No, I've only done 2 playthroughs. One on the channel back when it came out, and then I did... No. I think I did a normal playthrough and a Ninja Plus when I got my Platinum, because I had to do a lot to get the Plat. But I got the Platinum trophy, basically, never knowing that that was a game option, that you could do that. But as far as I know, Tales of the Rise is the only game you can do it in, probably because of how Mystic Arts are designed in this game compared to other games. But man, I hope they bring it back in a future Tales of game. I'm pretty sure you can't do it in Arise. But Arise's Mystic Arts are a lot different from Berseria's, from what I recall. So I can understand why it didn't, but it's so much fun. It's so awesome to just go from cut-in to cut-in to cut-in. It's so good. Does it work with their tier 2s? I assume so. I don't know why it wouldn't. But Rinky can probably answer, or we'll find out when I get my tier 2s. When I get the tier 2s, I'm gonna try. Same for when I get the tier 3s. I imagine you can't do it with the team Mystic Arts, because how would you? Those have to be triggered from... Well, actually, maybe you could. If you do one team Mystic Art, could you trigger it into the other 2? I don't know. Anyways, we'll get to it eventually. Hey, I beat Horus, not Garuda. Thank you. All right, so we're all caught up on Code Red Demons except Creeping Viper, and we just can't get back to it right now. So we'll deal with that one whenever we get an opportunity. Good stuff, good stuff. And I don't know why I'm saying like we're about to end stream. We still got plenty of time. Let's keep going. Bum, bum, bum. Hello there. But why in blazes would it be Islegand? Ah, the skipper's curse, of course. Sailing between continents. The continents are connected by sea routes. When you wish to travel to a different continent, talk to Benwick at the port to ride the Vaneltia. I can talk. Traveling in this manner doesn't cost gold, making an excellent option for travel. The assault docks down in Southgand, City of the Southern Seas. Yeah, we can't go back to any of the other locations right now. Let's go!
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Ifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Ifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him, but that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Ifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right. Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh?
Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse!
The Reaper's curse?
Chat, I don't want to get anyone too excited, but I think you can play the card minigame in Port Renede. I think this is the first area we can play the card minigame.